Welcome to the CargoDoc demo. Here, we will explore the comprehensive process of CargoDoc. To begin, let's dive into the high-level architecture of the data flow diagram. In the initial phase, users attach the document in the eDocs section within the shipment module. Once the attachment is saved, a workflow template is activated to send the document along with the necessary data target to CargoDoc. CargoDoc receives the file in an emailed structure and proceeds to process the document according to the defined process flow. Initially, we label the documents, train them, and extract the data. The extracted data is then used to create a JSON file, which is subsequently published. Finally, the JSON file is sent to the API. The API gateway retrieves the data and undergoes the ELT process, transforming the JSON data into XML. This transformed XML is then sent to CW1, where the data is inserted into the shipments within the Brokerages tab of CW1. For demonstration purposes, we link the document via email. However, in production we attach the document within the eDocs that will trigger into CargoDoc. In this email, we use the integrated email ID, set the data target as the subject, attach the invoice document, and send it. Now, we will navigate to the CargoDoc. This main dashboard offers valuable insights with date filter and widgets to display total number of documents processed, total suppliers, total lines, documents processed, total number of pages processed, and top 10 suppliers. Within CargoDoc, we will navigate to the Shipments section where we can observe details such as the shipment ID, file name, processing status, task ID, and other relevant information. Once the file is processed, a validation URL and shipment URL will populate. Click on the Validate URL, and it will open the validator screen. On this screen, you can view details such as the respective invoice number, invoice date, total, and other header fields, and clicking on a line item will reveal details such as the HS code, invoice number, product code, and other relevant information contained in the documents. If you click on any specific data point, it will show the corresponding information within that document. If necessary, the data can be modified according to our requirements. Within the validator screen, the run check is employed to validate the data. This includes mandatory checks, invoice total checks, and the ability to add line item checks and other custom checks as per our requirements. If there is an error in a line item, these checks will display a warning message along with the corresponding line number and message. Utilizing these warning messages allows us to easily identify errors. After correcting the error manually or running through a post-processing script, and we can click Run Checks to demonstrate success in the validation process. Once we observe that all the checks have passed, we can proceed to validate the data by clicking the Validate button. After the validation process, navigate to the Shipment tab and refresh it. This will display Validated in the processing status. Click on the shipment URL to publish data into CW1. In Shipment URL, where you can access comprehensive details including the shipment ID, invoice number, invoice date, and all associated line items. Before publishing the invoice, we will navigate to the CW1 Brokerage tab. To do this, go to Forwarding, Shipments. Now, locate the shipment using the shipment ID. In the Brokerage tab, you will currently find no data in the invoice header and invoice lines. Subsequently, clicking on the Publish button as a response, it will display the shipment ID, indicating successful publication. Following that, we will proceed to the Brokerage section in CW1 to check the inbound result. Click on Invoice Header, and then Invoice Lines, to view all the data successfully populated in CW1. Thank you.